Sam, for that lovely introduction. For those of you I haven't met, I'm Louisa, and I'm Mac's baby sister. And tonight I want to talk a little bit, for those of you who maybe don't know us, a little bit about the Clarks and kind of who we are. So there's 5 of us, me and Sam and Mac and our parents, and we're a pretty tight-knit group, to say the least. We're extremely close, and I know most families say that, but I think we take it to a new level. Nothing goes on that none of us, that we don't know about, whether it's a text from Mom, or if it's really serious, we get a text from Dad. And we find out what's going on, and then if one of us, our parents can't get in touch with us, we go through the other sibling. So if we can't get in touch with Mac, a text gets sent to Sam, a text gets sent to me, we get in touch with them. That's just how we are. It's always been the 5 of us. That's how it is. So another little tidbit about our family is, whenever we have really serious conversations at the Clark house, they usually happen around our dinner table. But after dinner, all the food's been cleared away. And it ends up being our parents at the 2 kind of head spots, and then whatever kid has some issue going on is sitting there, and that's how we have our serious talks. Sometimes some of the other siblings will come in to show support, and then maybe leave. But that's how we do it. So Alicia maybe knows this because the night that Matt came to tell us the story that they were engaged, she came over. Sam was there, I was there, Dad, Mom, and we sit around our kitchen table, like we always do, and we have our serious talk. And I'm sure there are many more of these to come, which you will experience, but that's kind of how it goes. So that night we opened a bottle of champagne, and my mom looked at me. Well, I don't know if she looked at me, but she said, "Does anyone have a toast?" And I'm normally kind of shy, except maybe around these guys, but in that moment I just knew what I was going to say. So I said, "I have one." And similar to tonight, although a much smaller audience, I raised my glass to them and I said, "Here's to 5 becoming 6. Yeah, and that was good. I thought I did pretty well. So I started to kind of build off of that tonight. So we have this unit of 5, that's us. But if Alicia hadn't figured it out by now, although I think she has, within our unit we have a sub-unit, and that's a unit of 3. And that's me, Sam, and that's Mac, and it's always been the 3 of us. And we're a pretty exclusive group, I would like to say. It's kind of hard to get in there. Only Mac and Sam know what it was like to bike in Maine with our parents, or to explore Nova Scotia, to go climbing around in the rocks in Arizona, to go to the beach. Every year we did that for a while, and the 3 of us, we know what that's like. There's so many stories I can tell about what it was like to grow up with these 2 older brothers. One of my favorites, actually, to kind of give you an idea of what the 3 of us are like, or one time me and Sam were designated to go get some lunch for me, Mac, and Sam. So we decided we were going to go to McDonald's. So we go through the drive-thru, and Mac, of course, as always, orders a Big Mac. Typical. But so Sam says, "Louisa, I have this great idea. We're going to play this prank on Mac." And I'm like, "Of course, I'm the little sister. Yeah, let's do it. So he says, "Okay, I'm going to take a bite out of his Big Mac. I'm going to put it back in the box, and we're going to tell him that that's how it came." I was like, yeah, we're totally going to do that. So we go home, and I think maybe we fooled him maybe for 30 seconds before he knew that it was Sam, but obviously, so that's him. Another time we were at the beach, my brothers decided that they were going to take me to a bar with them. I was in high school. To tell me about UFC fighting. And of course, my 2 older brothers asked me to do anything. I'm going to go. So I go and I'm watching this really bloody, gory, awful fighting, which is not my thing at all, but I watch it for them, and they teach me, or tell me all the moves and things like that, and I was their DD that night. So then we're driving back to the beach house, and we get pulled over by a cop, of course, thinking that I was drunk, but I was not. Of course, I was in high school. So I've had a lot of really, really great experiences with these guys. So, like I said, we're a pretty exclusive club. So it's been about, 21 years since we've let anybody into this. And tonight, I'm so happy to say that we get to add Alicia to that club. And that tonight, it's not only 5 becoming 6, because it is, but an even bigger deal, it's 3 becoming 4. And I'm so happy to finally not be outnumbered anymore. And I'm just so excited. I've never had a sister before, and I'm so excited that Matt found you. You know, it's a cliche to say that you're supposed to be with the person who brings out the best in you. And I think I know Matt pretty well, and I can say with 100% certainty that Alicia brings out the absolute best in Mac. So I'm so happy that you 2 found each other, and I'm so excited for more memories and experiences for the 6 and 4 of us to come. So here's to you guys.